Hi everyone, we're going to graph the secant line and find the equation of the secant line for f of x here from -1 to 2. We have to find our y values, and this is the problem we're going to do. So recall the secant line is just the average rate of change from these 2 points of x1 to x2 of this curve on the graph. The average rate of change of that curve is the secant line. And our points are -1 to 2. So we just have to find the y. So we plug in -1, and we're going to get -1 squared plus 5 times -1 plus 4. So it's going to be 1 minus 5 plus 4. That's going to be 5 minus 5. That gives you 0. And for 2, plug in 2, you're going to get 2 squared, which is 4, plus 10 plus 4. So it's 18. And again, this one's going to be a little hard to graph. So we're just going to estimate this when we graph it. But let's go ahead and get the secant line. So this is 0.1, 0.2, and we're just going to find the slope there. So the slope is 18 minus 0 divided by 2 minus a -1. So that equals 6. So if you write for your equation of the secant line, we're just going to use y equals mx plus b, where our slope is 6. Plug in one of these points. I'll plug in 0.1, so I get 0 equals -6 plus b. So clearly b is 6, because -6 plus 6 is 0. So our equation of our secant line is y equals 6x plus 6. Again, I'm going to graph this, but just know that this one, the way my iPad is going to be hard to graph this point here. So let's go ahead and get started. Looking at this, let's see, -1, 0, 2, 18. All right, I'm going to look at this equation here. My y-intercept is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then let's factor it and find our x-intercept. So we're going to get x plus 4, x plus 1. So my intercept is going to be x equals -4 and x equals -1. So here, and 1, 2, this is 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So let's see, the midpoint between these is here. So we're just going to estimate the vertex and graph this. All right. We also have -1, 0, which is here. And we also have 2, 18. So at 2, it goes way up here into 18 area. So just graph this. All right. I'm not going to get a good curve on it because of this point right there. But anyway, they want the average rate of change from -1. And I probably should kind of move this. Right. I'm just going to keep going like this, make a better curve. So the average rate of change from here to there, of that curve there. So you connect them. So I'm going to connect it. And my equation was y equals 6x plus 6. So I know my y-intercept is 6, 4, 5, 6. It goes through there. So I'm going to try to graph that. It's just going to keep on and on until we reach this point here. And you can extend it out here and get that. So that's kind of what it looks like. I apologize for this big point there, but you get the general idea, and we have our equation of our secant line. And that's it. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.